Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to DESI TV USA. I am Tabinda Gul. Let's take a look at the headlines. Donald Trump's tariff on Canada, China, and Mexico sparked trade war. Donald Trump's tariff on Canada, China, and Mexico sparked trade war. National Transport Safety Board confirms Philadelphia medevac plane crash was an accident. Israeli military destroyed building in Jenin refugee camp. Panama asserts sovereignty after talk with U.S. Secretary of State Rubio. Trump's tariff on Canada, Mexico, and China could impact U.S. economy. Music biggest star arrive at the 67th Grammy Awards. From Taylor Swift to Sabrina Carpenter, what stars wore on the 2025 Grammy Red Carpet. These are headlines. Lead to news detail. President Donald Trump has ignited a new trade war, imposing sweeping tariffs on key trading partners Canada, China, and Mexico. The United States will enforce 25% tariffs on Canadian and Mexican goods and 10% on Chinese imports, citing concern over illegal immigration and drug trafficking. In swift retaliations, Canada and Mexico have announced their own tariff targeting American products, including alcohol, appliances, and car. China is responding differently, opting for legal actions through the World Trade Organization. Experts warn the escalating trade tensions could trigger higher prices, disrupt global supply chains, and fuel inflation. As the situations unfold, industries and consumers are bracing for significant economic fallout. President Donald Trump has imposed new tariff 25% on Canadian and Mexican goods and 10% on Chinese imports, citing concern over illegal immigration and drug trafficking. In response, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau announced 25% retaliatory tariffs on U.S. imports, warning of real consequences for Americans. Mexico is also targeting key U.S. products, while China plans legal actions through the WTO. Experts warn the trade war could raise prices, disrupt supply chains, and fuel inflation.
We're thinking in terms of 25% on Mexico and Canada because they're allowing vast numbers of people. Canada's a very bad abuser also. Vast numbers of people to come in and fentanyl to come in.
I am announcing Canada will be responding to the U.S. trade action with 25% tariffs against $155 billion worth of American goods. This will include immediate tariffs on $30 billion worth of goods as of Tuesday, followed by further tariffs on $125 billion worth of American products in 21 days' time to allow Canadian companies and supply chains to seek to find alternatives.
Que va más allá de un fondo y un análisis muy exhaustivo de las implicaciones que pudieran tener los aranceles. Entonces, si hay plan, por eso digo, estamos preparados para cualquier escenario. Evidentemente estamos haciendo todo.
The National Transportation Safety Board has confirmed that the deadly medevac plane's crash in Philadelphia was an accident. Investigators are still searching for the cockpit voice recorder to gather more details about the incident. The investigations remain ongoing to determine the exact cause of the crash.
Left turn and then a steep descent towards the ground where it crashed. The entire flight lasted less than a minute.
So I want to stress this was a high-impact crash, and the plane is highly fragmented. There is a substantial impact on the entire community. The debris field extends 4 or 5 blocks, and I do want to stress that this is an active investigation scene. The debris is scattered. It is very dangerous, and we are still looking for the cockpit voice recorder. We have located the 2 engines, but for the cockpit voice recorder, we are still looking for it. It could be intact, but likely it is damaged. It may be fragmented.
The Israeli military carried out simultaneous explosions that destroyed around 20 buildings in the Jenin refugee camp in the occupied West Bank, according to the Palestinian State News Agency. The explosion had led to widespread destructions, with residents left grappling with the aftermath. Panamanian President José Raúl Mulino emphasized that the sovereignty of Panama is not up for debate following talks with U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio. The statement underscores Panama's firm stance on maintaining control over its own affairs amid ongoing discussions with the United States.
You came to this country for a brighter future for you and your loved ones. You've made it this far. Now it's time to become a citizen. With citizenship, you gain the right to vote, access to federal jobs, the ability to keep your family closer, and the freedom to travel with a U.S. passport. These are just a few of the benefits waiting for you when you become eligible. We're here to help you through the process with free resources and personalized guidance. Together, we can make it easier. Get started at becomeacitizentoday.com.
President Trump 25% tariff on goods from Canada and Mexico alongside a 10% levy on Chinese imports could negatively affect U.S. corporate profit and increase inflationary pressures. Experts warn that these measures may disrupt the economy and challenging expectations of future interest rate cuts by the Federal Reserve.
The world enter into a period of high uncertainty. We don't know what's going to happen, and economic uncertainty is going to be high. Stock market volatility is going to be high, and with this trade war, it will come with inflation pressures on all countries.
The 67th Grammy Awards kick off in Los Angeles with music biggest artists stepping onto the red carpet. Beyoncé, with a career total of 32 Grammys, is vying for her first ever album of the year win with her country record Cowboy Carters. She faces stiff competitions from Taylor Swift, nominated for the Tortured Poets department, and the Billie Eilish, who is up for the award with Hits Me Hard and Soft. Music biggest nights brought out shows topping fashion as star hit the red carpet at the 2025 Grammy Awards. Taylor Swift turned head with a bold statement-making look, while Sabrina Carpenter dazzled in an elegant ensemble. From glamorous gowns to edgy styles, the red carpet was filled with standout moments showcasing the unique fashion flair of the industry's top artists. So thank you for watching and thank you for supporting. This is me, Tabinda, signing off. Stay tuned for more news. DESI TV USA, DTVNN, and our OTT platform DTV Flex, where you can access to over 3,000 channels. So stay tuned and stay with us.